Hare Krishna. Welcome back to the series of Bhagavad Gita discussion. Today we shall be discussing 11th verse from the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Om Jnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Chalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So the 11th verse is ayaneṣu cha sarveṣu yathā-bhāgam avasthitāḥ bhīṣmam evābhirakṣantu bhavantaḥ sarva hi. All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhīṣma as you stand at your respective strategic point of entrance into the phalanx of the army. So, here in these words, Duryodhana is using his diplomatic sense to encourage everyone else. In the previous verse, he emphasized on how Bhīṣma was important and how practically his victory depended on Bhīṣma. But at the same time, he didn't want it to everyone else be discouraged. So therefore, in his diplomatic way, he is speaking this verse. So, the important words, which is actually indicating his diplomatic sense to encourage everyone else, is bhīṣmam evābhirakṣantu. So Bhīṣma is undoubtedly the greatest warrior, but abhirakṣantu, he needs protection. So how does Bhīṣma need protection? Duryodhana is trying to communicate that Bhīṣma may become absorbed in fighting one side, and the enemies may take advantage. Although in those days, 5,000 years ago, the warriors, Kshatriyas, used to fight with principles. Nobody would attack another warrior from behind, or nobody would attack a warrior when the warrior is without any weapons. So they used to follow certain rules. But still, because Duryodhana was concerned about the victory, he indicated that somebody might neglect the rules of the fighting and may attack Bhīṣma from the behind. So all of you remain on your strategic positions. Do not let the enemies enter into our phalanx or in our arrangement, so that nobody can go behind Bhīṣma and attack on him. And also, this indicates that Duryodhana was considering that during the gambling match, he had done injustice to the Pāṇḍavas. And not only that, when the wife of Pāṇḍavas, Draupadī, she was forced to appear, in the assembly of all the generals, and there was an attempt made to strip her naked in the assembly. She had pleaded to Bhīṣma and Droṇa, and yet Bhīṣma and Droṇa did not help her. She had actually pleaded for the justice, because a respectable woman should not be treated in that way. Not only respectable woman, but any woman should not be treated in that way. Especially, stripping off a woman in the assembly is unimaginable. And 5,000 years ago, it was unimaginable. Even a prostitute should not be disrespected in that way. So this was something unacceptable behavior. And Duryodhana had tried something like that. And yet Bhīṣma and Droṇa had not opposed. They had opposed in their own way, but they did not really do anything. So Duryodhana is thinking, just like they had, not opposed him. And in one way, not opposing means taking side. They had sided Duryodhana. He is expecting that now also they would let their affection, because Bhīṣma and Drona both had affection for the Pāṇḍavas. So he's expecting that they will let their affection go and fully support him. So with this intention, he's speaking these words that now all of you should understand that our victory is dependent on Bhīṣma's presence and Bhīṣma's protection. But at the same time, Bhīṣma needs also protection. So everybody should remain in their strategic positions and do not leave their arrangement, and let not the enemy enter into our phalanx. So this is the sum and substance of this verse. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.